the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson, welcoming you to the NBA on 2K Sports. Excited, thrilled to be here with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. I'm so lucky. Tonight, we'll be watching the Los Angeles Clippers playing against the New York Knicks. A good roll continuing right now for the Knicks. They have been a team on a mission this season. Best record in the NBA. We're getting deep into the schedule now, and they continue playing dominant basketball. And the All-Star break rapidly approaching. Shaq is a perennial All-Star. Were you ever jealous of the guys who didn't get voted in and instead got a little R&R?
You know, Ernie, the positives to being an All-Star far outweigh the negatives. You know, for me, I haven't played in a long time. I would love to just be able to suit up uno mas time.
Uno mas.
One more time.
Well, I would like to suit up uno time.
Uno mas means one more, smarty.
No, one time for me. Because the only regret, Ernie, won championships, college, player of the year, all those great things. One regret in my basketball career, not playing in an All-Star
You never
game.
played All-Star game?
Never played because there was a guy named John Stockton, Magic Johnson at the point, and you never could break into those two guys and be a point guard.
You learn something new every day.
But our motto here on this show, no regrets.
I have regrets.
I don't.
I wish John Stockton got hurt one year.
How about our motto now? Not very many regrets.
There it is. Not very many.
Has a nice ring to it. Put that on a T-shirt.
It's an interconference contest here in the Big Apple, New York, as the Knicks play one at home. Welcome to 2K Sports, bringing you the NBA. I'm Kevin Harlan, and here with me today, Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. And so off the tip, it's New York. And the Clippers starting five. Chris Paul and J.J. Redick are the guards. Kelly Olynyk is out there with Jared Sullinger. And it's Pierce in at the small forward. Here's Redick. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. The Clippers shooting their first foul shots of the night here.
And they've been ordinary on the season as well. Just about 75% from the line.
And guys, that's really an upgrade over how they shot last season. Not a huge upgrade, but an upgrade nonetheless.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
Aflalo outside. Now here's Freak. D right on him. Jones, no one around him. Can't get it to go. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. This game coming on the heels of their win against Chicago.
A lot of firepower coming off the bench in that game really allowed them to escape with victory.
I thought the bench was the X factor for them. You can't rely on that kind of scoring coming from the reserves every game. But when it shows up, it's a nice weapon.
And just about a minute into the first quarter. Paul outside. Dishes it to Olynyk. Lots of room. Not enough on that one as it misses.
And you really thought that was going to be a gimme, but unable to convert.
Yeah, and a little self-talk, angry self-talk for himself after that miss.
Now here's Jones. Playing Sacramento, he was nearly unstoppable, and the basket good.
There's a chance he could have a big game if they don't D him up more tightly on the perimeter.
Paul passes to Olynyk. Pierce kicks to Paul. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Paul's got his first 3 points of the game. To the paint, here's Anthony. Lays it in without an inch of room around him.
And it looks like he might just be on his A game today, Clark.
Clippers have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
Guys, I caught up with Doc Rivers for a minute. Though they lost the first meeting against this team this year, Coach isn't worried about what they can do on the offensive side of things, saying, we dropped the first one, but I still think we can put up a lot of points on this team and get a win. We just need to make sure the ball is moving. Not as easy as it sounds, though, always, guys.
Wonderful stuff, Doris. Thanks. The early game plan centered around their offense, it sounds like.
Yeah, you know what? I think it's the right approach for this game. I mean, if they can get off to a good start offensively, everything else should come together.
Well, what happens if they don't get off to a fast start? I mean, they'll be scrambling looking for answers. We'll see if that approach works for them.
Here's Reddick after the made shot from Carmelo Anthony. Reddick with it, now guarded by Aflalo. Reddick with the bucket. First quarter of play, we're about 3 minutes in. Anthony dishes to Jones. Mack, the pass to Anthony. Freak sets a screen for Anthony. He got an advantage there off the pick and took it right in. Anthony's got 9.
A strong move to the basket there. Nice power to get that up and in.
Pierce against Anthony. The shot by Pierce will not go.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
And Kelly Olynyk is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Yeah, but in this case, I think he got it right. I mean, the defender was still moving there and never really had good legal guarding position. He wasn't set.
Now here's Anthony. He's coming off a 22-point game against Sacramento.
And how about the extraordinary display of his passing in that game? He was making all the right decisions and had their offense humming.
Here's Paul after the made shot from Carmelo Anthony. A drive by Paul. And it's sent back by Lopez. There's the dish to Mack. Launches a 3. Jared Sullinger grabs the board. The Clippers have gone 50% from the field to this point, 4 of 8. Paul kicks to Sullinger. And the wide open shot from Reddick. Nailed from three-point land. Reddick's got 7.
I'm not sure who was supposed to pick him up, but somebody's going to get an earful from the coach for leaving him that wide open. There was just enough defensive pressure to get him off balance and cause that shot to go awry.
And the foul called on Freak. That is his first foul of the game. Follow against Reddick. Paul for 3. And again, it's the Clippers from deep.
Those are starting to add up. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 of them have been three-pointers.
And clearly it's about how poorly the defense has played. They've got to close out faster.
Los Angeles has gone 3 of 3 from deep. 9 points rung up from outside here in the first. To the inside, Olynyk. And it's sent back by Lopez. Mack dishes to Aflalo. Second chance shot. And the nice bucket inside from Anthony. Anthony's got 13.
And that keeps him perfect from the field this quarter.
Paul kicks to Reddick. There's the pass to Olynyk. Off target with his 3. New York's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Jones, the pass to Lopez. The feed to Mack. Stolen by Pierce. Sullinger with the ball. Jones covering. Reddick inside the line. No good off the front iron.
Good little two-man action there, but they just can't get the shot to fall.
Yeah, but that was a beauty. Good-looking shot, well-executed play. I wouldn't be surprised to see them go back to it.
Now here's Paul, following the miss by Freak. And Sullinger with the basket on the assist by Paul. 6 points for Jared Sullinger.
Well, I tell you what, the post play has been rock solid right off the bat.
It really has, and they've created a lot of high-percentage shots in the paint here already. And now we have a chance to check out Freak here. Over the last month, he has been spectacular, averaging 40 points, 10 assists, for 2 steals. And he's a threat to go off in any game from anywhere.
Some guys just have the gift, and he's one of them. You need points, he's your go-to guy.
Sanders checked in for New York. The Clippers also making some changes. Samuel Gallenberg is checked in for Olynyk, and it's Crawford in for Pierce.
And he's off to a phenomenal start here tonight, guys.
He sure is. 7 for 7 already, and he just looks to be on a different level than everybody else right now.
Now, here is Dallenberg. He feeds it to Crawford. Sullinger the screen. Crawford dishes to Reddick. Clock at 6. Here's Sullinger. Drops one in from the wing. Sullinger's got 8 points.
Well, if you like offense, that's what you're getting here early on.
This has a little bit of playground feel to it, fellas. I mean, forget about defending. Just outscore the other team. Let it fly.
And back and forth we go. That bucket gives us another lead change.
Too many of those to count. These teams have matched each other shot for shot, play for play. It has been impressive.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Well, I don't think there's any question about it. They came focused and ready to play. I mean, they're doing everything they can to put things in their favor. You earn that, and they're actually earning it well right now.
And he gets it to go.
He's got some serious momentum going right now. He's been great all day. Even last game, he was on fire.
Ball outside. Reddick against the Flalo. Screen by Dallenberg. Crawford, no one around him. And it's good. He planted his feet on the pick and shielded the defender off.
Perfect screen there. Set him up with a terrific look.
Yeah, I like the fact that the setup was good, the screen was solid, but you also have to look at the fact that the defender didn't do his job as well as he could have. Carmelo Anthony showing you his passing skill there.
Clippers trail by 4. Paul kicks to Crawford. Shot from 16. Can't get it to go. And New York will come the other way. This game coming on the heels of their win against the Kings.
And then in that game, guys, I mean, the beneficiary of what was some very lackluster defense being played against them.
Agreed, guys. It was really quite shocking and disappointing how many free runs to the hoop they got.
And here we go, Anthony heading to the hoop. Finished off the break. And now an 8-point Knicks lead.
Just outstanding. I mean, basket after basket, perfection.
Unconscious from the field, guys. The fans are definitely getting their money's worth.
While there's a break, let's take a look at this past month's assist leaders among small forwards in the NBA. Second, Carmelo Anthony.
The passes we've seen some of these guys make from the wing, just and truly gifted distributors.
I tell you what, you could put the isolated cam on these guys and you would notice how flawlessly they execute those entry passes. They create so many easy baskets in the low post because of how on time and on target those feeds are.
Kevin Serafin, he's checked in for New York. Brooks comes in for Aaron Aflalo.
Terrific job that time defending at the rim. I mean, it's not an easy task stopping that fella when he's headed to the bucket like that. Good job. Boy, guys, they've shown some great passing on their last few trips down the floor. Excellent.
4 straight passes leading to scores. Great team play.
Now here's Sullinger. 23 points for him the last game against Chicago.
And equally impressive on the backboards. I thought his rebounding was huge.
Here's Bellinelli. Will it go? And it's wide right. Hits off the rim.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Pretty clear. They're dominating that area. They've come out with a lot more energy and effort so far.
Here's Mack. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Here's Cannon, looking for his first basket still in this one. Now Bellinelli. Back to Sullinger. Shoots. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
Here's Mack. Offensive rebound. Second shot opportunity. And he gets it to go. And the Knicks lead by 10.
Yeah, off to a strong start here early. 6 points off second chance buckets.
Yeah, and you know what, Greg? You like their effort level here in the early going. I mean, they're really making things happen for themselves.
All alone. And it's Anthony with the jam.
You couldn't have dreamed of a much better start here than they've had today.
I think the offensive game plan they came in with was right on point. It's worked perfectly, and the lead they already have is proof in the pudding.
And here are the Clippers now, following the score by New York. Doubled by Mack. Kicks to Bellinelli. The three-pointer is right on target. Bellinelli's got his first 3 points of the game.
That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get a hand in the face.
New York moving it around. Passes it to Sanders. Three-pointer. And it's Brooks that time on the assist from Sanders.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Everybody on the same page, completely in sync. Tremendous communication and awareness.
Bellinelli with the three, and again, it's the Clippers from deep.
Only took them a few seconds to answer the three ball with one of their own.
Greg, we've got a three-point battle taking shape here.
Now here's Sanders. Here's Mack. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Mack's got 9.
You know, it's going to be tough to win when you give the other team second and third opportunities to score the ball.
At some point, guys, it comes down to pride. Start banging on your chest and get after it from your heart. I mean, you've got to at least offer some resistance. You can't just let guys do what they want in there.
The Clippers shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game. And so Jamal Crawford nails both of them. Now here's Seraphin. D'Alembert covering. Outside Williams. Fires the three. The shot is off. And J.J. Redick, a focal point in his tenure with the Duke Blue Devils, both offensively and as a lightning rod for fans.
I think I'll forever be associated with Duke and Duke basketball. And obviously that's a polarizing topic for some people. They like me, some people don't like me. But I take a lot of pride in the fact that I went to school there, I got to play there, and I graduated from Duke.
There's no doubt that he is Mr. Duke, J.J. Redick, and it's hard to argue with that school's incredible success, Greg, whether you like him or not. And I know you've had a first-hand view of Duke a couple times.
And listen, I have the utmost respect for J.J. and Coach K and what they've done there. And listen, you could be known for a lot worse things in your life and haven't gone to a lot worse places. But I think for him, it's not about where he's been, Kev. I think it's about where he's going, what's going to be the next chapter in his career.
And welcome back. It's been all one-sided so far through the first quarter as our second quarter gets underway. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Knicks.
You know what, guys? It looks to me like they're really in sync here, all on the same page. They've already got a bunch of assists.
And keep an eye on the three-point shooting because that has been a factor as well. If they can maintain that current form, they can be successful.
And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. And the Clippers looking who they've got. We've got Crawford. Bellinelli is out there with Cannon. And it's Pierce. And it's Olynyk in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Doris Burke. Hey, Doris.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Kings was superb. He finished with 36 points and also had an incredible amount of assists, really setting his teammates up every minute on the court. It was a performance for the ages and one that will have the whole league talking.
All right, thanks so much, Doris. What a great report, and what a jaw-dropping performance that was, guys.
I couldn't believe what I was seeing. I mean, he's given himself a hard act to follow here tonight.
You know what? But as good as he was, it's hard to think there won't be at least some sort of carryover effect, guys. I mean, he still has to be riding pretty high.
Here's Cannon following the basket by Freak. There's a good screen. Outside, Pierce. Again, Pierce missing.
You know, so many games are decided by which team wins the rebound battle, and that's held true in this one so far.
And Clark, their effort on the glass has given them the advantage, but it's also been the effort in general that's made a difference.
And here are the Clippers now, after Perry Jones's score. And Olynyk gets it to go on the assist by Crawford.
Those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten in the first half here.
And I think they should continue to work the ball down low, Clark. It's really going to free up their outside shooting.
Now here's Freak. He picked up 36 points in the last one against Sacramento. And Brooks, here we go. And Lopez gets it to go.
Excellent ball movement there, guys.
And that's key to this run. Passing it with purpose. The D hasn't been able to keep up.
And a chance here to see where the Clippers sit in the NBA statistically right now. Third in scoring, third in assists. And they also show up as a top 5 three-point shooting team. I mean, that's tall cotton there. Elite level marksmanship from behind the arc.
And going back to their scoring average, I think it really gives them confidence. They go into every game knowing that they're going to get buckets. And a few key stops here or there, and most nights, that's all it takes.
A little bit of a defensive breakdown there. He's not the guy you want to leave open on the perimeter. You've got to stay attached to him.
Shoots from 12, and the Knicks good for 2.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter, and now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
Paul passes to Redick. Here's Olynyk, and another 3 for the Clippers.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Yeah, and they either have been unwilling or unable to take that shot away. Defensively, I think they've got to do a better job of bodying them up.
Clearly, they've been outclassed in the paint, really at both ends of the floor.
Pass to Redick. Back to Paul. And the rebound goes to Lopez. Lopez has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Pass to Matt. Paul with the steal. And Paul with a clear path to the hoop. That one's in there. The Knicks lead is cut down now to just 11 on the basket from Redick.
Well, that fast break went according to plan.
Yeah, nice job there, Greg. Recognizing the opportunity was there to push it, and then excellent execution.
Good. Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
Paul kicks to Olynyk. Lopez with the block.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
Now here's Paul. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against the Bulls in Chicago. New York leading by 13 to the wing on the left, and Mack kicks to Sanders. Here's Bellinelli. Feeds it to Redick. And Jones pulls it down. Jones has got his 3rd rebound on the night. Up the floor. And a follow. Bucket on the assist by Freak. Max got assist number 8 here in this one already. To the left side wing. There's the pick. Back to Paul. Shot off the screen. That's good, and that evens things out. 50-50. 4 of 8 shooting this game.
You can't afford to get him that kind of a look.
Well, you know, he came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you've got to do a better job of fighting over and through that.
Now here's Paul. Following the miss by Freak, dishes it to Redick. Fires the 3. And Jones pulls it down.
He hit a 3 in the first, but so far has been unable to capitalize here in this quarter.
He kicks it to Mack. Shoots from 12. Hits some room on the way in, and the bucket's good. Mack's got 15 points.
Their prowess inside has been tremendous, guys. I mean, it's been no contest down on the low block.
And until the defense puts up a little more resistance, they ought to continue to pound them down low.
And here's a list of players that have been coming through for their team on both ends of the floor. The point guards with the most steals over the course of the last month. Fifth on the list, Freak.
And not only are these players tremendous at picking a ball handler's pocket, but as terrific point guards, they also know how to jump into passing lanes and get a steal or deflection that way as well.
For sure. I mean, they wreak havoc defensively in all kinds of ways. On the ball, off the ball, in transition. Boy, this group is the complete package at both ends of the floor.
Larkin dishes to Sanders. Here's Larkin. 9 points last game. And there's the pass to Serafin. Rebound by Olynyk. Clippers trail by 13. Ball outside. To the middle. Redick with the bucket. Redick's got 6 here in this quarter.
They've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
And it's not just their passing, but also the body movement off the ball that's created a lot of those opportunities.
Now here's Aflalo. He's coming off a 10-point game against Sacramento. Inside. Here's Paul. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. Ball going up court. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
You know, he's had better starts, obviously, but he's shaking it off here in the second.
Anthony's checked in for Matt. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Samuel Dalembert, who's checked in for Kelly Olynyk. Olynyk shooting their first free throw of the night.
And as a unit, they're shooting 78% from the line. That's a solid number to work with on the season.
Yeah, guys, they can feel very good about themselves when you bring up those statistics. Impressive numbers.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
At the elbow, Sanders. New York moving it around. They set the pick. Larkin, the pass to Serafin. Can't make good off the screen. Clippers trail by 14. And Bellinelli kicks to Paul. To the right side. Bellinelli dishes to Dalembert. And he dunks it down.
And really nothing like a good old-fashioned throwdown to get a team going.
And, Greg, they do need to get going. They wouldn't mind, shaving a couple more points off that lead right away.
Well, if the defense keeps giving up easy baskets like that, it won't be a lead for long.
One shot. One shot, gentlemen.
That free throw good from Dalembert. Here's Larkin. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. And Sanders kicks to Aflalo. Anthony on the wing. To the wing right side. There's a screen. Larkin, the pass to Anthony. And it's going to be a 3-second call. Los Angeles making a switch here. Crawford's checked in.
Jamal Crawford.
Clippers trail by 11. Paul kicks to Crawford. Here's the floater. It's rebounded by New York. Serafin's got his 3rd rebound tonight.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today. There's a glaring discrepancy between these teams in that area of the game.
And it's been the difference. That's what's enabled them to build such a big lead, no doubt about it.
The drive by Anthony. 6 to shoot. The baseline jumper goes down. Anthony's got 26 points.
And just a little bit ragged defensively there, Clark.
Paul with the ball. He's got 11. He dishes it to Redick. Dalembert with a screen on Aflalo. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. The Clippers haven't yet missed a free throw. 5 for 5.
Samuel Dalembert. at the line for 2.
All right now, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
That free throw good from Dallenberg. Derek Williams checked in for the Knicks. Brooks comes in for Aaron Aflalo. Cannon, he's checked in for the Clippers. Dallenberg, 2 free throws.
Here in the second quarter, they've made all of their shots from the foul line. And that's a must-do when you're down.
Anthony kicks to Williams. It's Brooks on the wing. And a miss there on the triple. Clippers trail by 11. Crawford right side. To the inside. Dallenberg. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits. Brooks kicks to Anthony. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Brooks. Brooks has got his 3rd assist on the night.
Boy, they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing that ball into the paint. Smash mouth basketball.
And Clark, it's a strategy that has served them well during the course of this first half.
And again, no good by the Clippers.
It's not winning basketball when you're attempting shots like that.
Yeah, come on now. You got to remember it's a team game. He's got 4 teammates out there with him. I don't think he needs to try to do it all by himself like that. Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
That's right. 5 of their last 6 makes were on the interior. They've established their inside presence. And he's really shot the ball well, but it hasn't been contagious.
Williams dishes to Brooks. 1:14 left in the second quarter. Anthony's shot is off. Clippers trail by 13. Crawford up top. Brooks covering. Crawford passes to Sullinger. Can't cash in from close range.
Now that's terrific defense at the rim. Got right in his path.
And you know they'll be conscious of him next time they take it inside, too. I mean, that's what really good defenders do. They make you think about their presence.
And that set them apart today, guys. Their success with the mid-range.
Simply taking advantage of what the defense has given them, and they've really made the most of it.
Was shot by Redick, no good. New York leading by 15. Here's Anthony. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
What a great game for Anthony in this one. 28 points. He's done a little bit of work behind the arc. He's got a pair of 3-pointers.
And you know what? The defenders have that in the back of their minds now. They'll be on him a little tighter.
Okay, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
That free throw good from Anthony. He's perfect from the line this time. Clippers trail by 17. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've had a number of empty ones, a long time without a basket.
They got to find some, you're right. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. 6 to shoot. Here's Cannon. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Here's Larkin. 3-pointer, Brooks. That's good. Brooks has got 8 points.
And really, how about the quick release on that triple there? Because he's given up a lot of height in that matchup.
Right on target you are, Greg. I mean, the quick release is what made the difference there. Any hesitation, and that shot is being blocked.
And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. Knicks out front as they wrap up the second quarter with a massive 16-7 run. And a chance now to send you over to Doris Burke, standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Well, Carmelo, what allowed you to function so well offensively?
We got vets. We got guys that know how to play basketball. We come together as a team. We're doing that, and we're just trying to take it one day at a time. That's it.
Thank you so much. Back to you guys at the table.
Thank you, Doris, and we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
Okay, guys, great work in the first half. That's how you take care of business on your home court. Couple things. They look absolutely helpless out there to contain our low-post offense. And the more that continues in the second half, the more beat up and dejected they're going to be. The guys I will give credit to are the guys who came off the bench and gave us the scoring pop we needed. Okay, one more thing. A smooth flow to the second half is just what we're looking for. Let's keep things moving, but not at some kind of breakneck pace. I don't care what the score is. We can't afford to coast. We have to play just as good after the half as we did before it.
Welcome back, everyone, to the start of the second half. Big margin on our hands, but we'll see if that gap narrows down in the third and fourth quarters. Carmelo Anthony really has his fingerprints all over this one.
That slasher mentality was on display in that first half. He got to the rim consistently.
Boy, I tell you what, he's got that great first step, and he must have had some quickness porridge or something, because he looks a little faster today than normal.
Matt in at point guard. Harry Jones out there with Robin Lopez. Then there's Aflalo, and it's Anthony in at the 3. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Kurt Rambis. Here's Anthony following the basket by Chris Paul. Jones drives in. That one falls coming off Anthony's feet. 8 points for Perry Jones.
Nice move and finish. I think the halftime break really gave him a second win.
Paul kicks to Olynyk. No good. So New York will take it the other way. Last time they met was in Los Angeles, where they beat the Clippers.
Yeah, dominant win for them their last time in this matchup. And what jumps off the stat page was their advantage on the boards.
Yeah, they were overpowering it inside, and you really got to like their chances, Greg, if they can replicate that tonight.
Aflalo outside. A stupendous finish in traffic. Aflalo's got his third basket of the night.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
And it's Paul penetrating. Pierce with a wide open look. And again, no good by the Clippers.
1 for 4 from the field since halftime. They're having a tough time getting it going here.
Anthony drawing the double team. Mack dishes to Aflalo. Jones the pass to Lopez. That is good. Lopez has got 8 points.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
Paul against Aflalo. Paul kicks to Redick. Sinks the three-pointer. 18 points for him.
He's not going to miss many of those, if any. Not when he's got that much room.
Aflalo dishes to Lopez. Now here's Freak. He's covered closely. That's good.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now, Greg, they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
We got to be more physical on defense. They are getting to the middle of the floor way too easy. Get into them on the perimeter. Posts. Rotate over and make your presence felt.
Show you the teams that have shot the lights out during the last month. Number 1, the Knicks.
And really, the basketball IQ has just evolved. Just the way they move the ball and share it. They always find good looks.
Paul with the ball. He's covered by Mack. And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
He almost got to that shot in time, but not quite. You can't touch the ball once it's on the way down.
Come on, fellas, we got to pick up the pace. You see an open look, you got to take it. We have to make them play at our tempo.
23 points per, 8 assists, and 7 rebounds. And he has been passing the ball like a virtuoso. That's what really stands out about these recent performances.
Hey, every train needs a conductor, man. He unifies his teammates, sets the tempo, and they make some sweet, sweet music.
Here's Mack. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. The wide open look here for Anthony. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. Anthony against Paul, and it's Pierce in the corner. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Paul's got 6 assists in the game. Afflalo with it. Now Pierce defending. Some nice passing by New York here. Here's Mack, and he drops it in from the low post. Mack's got 19 points.
And the interior D is really starting to be exposed here. How many layups have they gotten today?
Sullinger the screen. Paul can't get it to go. New York leading by 20. Jones kicks to Afflalo. The dish now to Mack. Down low. And there's the 3-second violation. Quick hands and the ability to anticipate the opening to create a turnover, so valuable, especially for a guard, as we see 2 tremendous talents with their ability to steal that ball away.
You know, and John Stockton, the only player to have cracked the 3,000 barrier in terms of career steals. You ask the fans about Stockton, and it's his passing they'll remember. But if you ask the players he's played up against, they'll tell you it's his defense that was just as sharp.
And again, New York with the triple.
First 3 of the half, second of the game. Can he heat up?
Paul passes to Pierce. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. New York's gone 7 of 11 from deep tonight, using the three-pointer to their advantage. Mack, no luck. Clippers trail by 21. And now the Clippers on the break. Paul dishes to Pierce. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. And it's 8 points for Paul Pierce. And here's Freak. 22 points for him. Anthony in the corner. It's Freak, top of the key. Takes a big height bounce and goes in. Mack's got 9 points here in the second half.
Man, he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
Paul kicks to Pierce. Now here's Paul. He's got 17, and it's good. New York leading by 19 points. Jones up top. Inside. Here's Mack. And the Knicks getting another bucket right there.
They're in the position they're in right now, thanks in no small part to the show that he's putting on in this period.
There's the pick. Paul kicks to Redick. Here's Olynyk. The Knicks pull it in. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points. Afflalo. And the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim. Afflalo's got 4 points now in the quarter. Outside, Pierce. Redick for 3, and he gets it to go.
And he's finally getting the feel from beyond. His second 3 of the half right there.
Now here's Freak, defended by Paul. And Freak gets it to go on the assist by Afflalo. Aflalo's got 3 assists tonight. There's the feed to Redick. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Redick's got 23.
Boy, I tell you what, he's having one of those days where if he takes it, he makes it.
To the middle. And Aaron Aflalo again.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
10 straight points off assists. That's very impressive, and it also makes the game easy and fun to watch.
Now here's Pierce. 8 points for him. Here's Paul. And count it from 19 feet away. Paul's got 10 points in just the second half.
He's really done a nice job taking advantage of his opportunities in this half.
Yeah, outstanding job there of taking the harm and still able to finish.
Yeah, he imposed his will on the defense that time. He was not going to be denied right there.
A different look for New York. Kevin Serafin, he's checked in for Jones, and it's Brooks in for Aaron Aflalo. The Clippers also making some changes. Samuel Dallenberg, he's checked in for Pierce. Crawford comes in for J.J. Redick. And it's Cannon in for Chris Paul. Olynyk the pass to Bellinelli. Crawford with the ball. Now Anthony defending. Crawford kicks to Bellinelli. No good from outside. The Knicks leading by 22. Now Freak. Here's Serafin. Cannon with the rebound. It's Crawford on the wing. Brooks covering. And stolen by Freak. And oh, here we go. Brooks, nobody back.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
And how? I mean, they're taking this defense to task, taking them to school. Every one of their last 10 points have come in the paint.
2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. Moving it up. Lead pass was put in just the right spot. And it's 6 points for Larry Sanders.
And that's how the coach would draw it up on the fast break from start to finish.
Yeah, and what a finish it was, guys. Really nicely done.
Here's Cannon. Here's Mack. Drops in the layup for 2. Mack's got 30. And what's your take, guys, in the hustle stats for New York?
Their high-energy defensive effort has paid off for them, guys, with more than a few steals over the course of the ball game.
Yeah, but also they haven't missed a beat in terms of their fast break game. That's been equally as effective all night long.
Here's Cannon following the basket by Freak.
I tell you what, the defense should send Christmas cards for that miss.
Anthony with the bucket. Anthony's got 32 points in the game.
It's been about tempo and pace with this group, and it's led to a huge advantage in fast break points.
Greg, it's really the main reason they're in front. All that early offense. I mean, when they've had the chance to push it, they've pushed it. Unfortunately, that's been the result for him over and over, guys. He just cannot find the bottom of the basket.
And the shot is good. 8 points for Larry Sanders.
And the big lead becomes bigger. They are playing with purpose here tonight, guys.
And they're doing it at both ends of the floor. I mean, that's what you like to see. They've been controlling the action from both ends of the court.
The Knicks making a switch here. Williams is checked in. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Sullinger's checked in. And here are the Clippers now. And he gets the bucket. And it's 6 points for Crawford.
I like the recognition of the mismatch there, immediately making the defense pay.
Serafin, and the layup's good off the glass.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
And, Greg, those looks they're allowing are almost automatic.
And the foul called on Freak. That's foul number 2 for him. Crawford against Brooks. Crawford right side. Shot clock at 6.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Yeah, he was one step late that time, Greg.
The Clippers have made the most out of their opportunities at the line. They have yet to miss in 7 attempts. And so Jamal Crawford nails both of them.
Checking out the game Jamal Crawford is having, he has 8 points, and 4 of his points have come at the foul line. He's made the most of those opportunities.
And you can't undervalue the importance of that. Many times a game comes down to which team wins the free throw battle. moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
And, Greg, you know nothing makes a coach happier than selflessness on the basketball court.
Here's Cannon. Crawford outside. Here's the three. And D'Alembert with the slam.
And, you know, it's one thing to get the offensive rebound, but then how about the loud bucket he's able to convert?
He was in perfect position under the hoop, Greg. You're right. Once he gets his hands on the miss.
That's exactly why it's important to work hard on the offensive glass, fellas, for chances just like that.
Mack, good.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
The last 5 trips they've had have ended with a great pass leading to a basket. They're really sharing the sugar.
Here's Cannon. Screen by D'Alembert. The 8-footer. The shot is off. Excellent D there from Williams. And here we go with Anthony running it up the court.
Just Mr. Reliable again here today, Kevin. I mean, they need his points, and he's producing.
Crawford outside. There's 21 seconds left to play in the third. The 10-footer. And he didn't get quite enough under that one.
Boy, he shredded the D with the patented crossover, but just couldn't convert.
Here's Mack. And again, it's New York.
And when he breaks out the crossover, you can be sure he's going to leave somebody in his way.
Crawford. No good. And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. It's the Knicks running away with it. We've got more in store for you right after this. And we're getting underway here in the fourth quarter. The scoreboard tells the story in this matchup, but we'll see how much things change up here. New York's gotten off 12 shots from beyond the arc tonight, hitting 7 of them. Taking a look at Los Angeles. Rivers out there with Thornton, and then there's Henry Sims. Then it's D'Alembert, and it's Pierce in at the 3 spot. Larkin can't get it to go.
That's exactly how you have to defend him. He's a guy that the D needs to be aware of at all times.
Sims kicks to Rivers.
New York foul call. Rivers. That's his first personal foul.
On defense, New York. And Thornton kicks to Pierce. Good on the baseline, Jay. Pierce has got the first basket as we get going in the fourth for the Clippers. Larkin dishes to Williams. Rivers passes to McAdoo. Here's Larkin. Lopez a screen. Off the pick. Larkin can't get it to go. Lopez, no luck.
Boy, he really bungled that finish.
Pierce kicks to Sims. Now, here's D'Alembert. He's tightly guarded. He feeds it to Sims. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
That's his first personal foul. Shooting for New York, Henry Sims. 2 shots.
Shooting 2. Shooting 2.
And that one falls for Sims. And both free throws good for Sims.
They're locked in from the charity stripe this half. Not a miss yet.
And trying to cut into this lead, they need every edge they can get.
Talk about great numbers for Lopez. He's got 10 rebounds and 4 blocks. Excellent defensive presence on the glass and delivering some of that shot blocking skill, too.
He has really just owned the paint. Well-rounded performance.
All right, now, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
And the first one drops. And both free throws good for Lopez. The Clippers shooting at a decent 44% clip here. Rivers dishes to Pierce. Good for another field goal. Number 5 in the night. 5 for 10 shooting.
There's been a change in his game compared to what we saw in the first half. I mean, he's scoring with a lot of confidence now.
Williams kicks to Larkin. From outside the arc. The Clippers grab the miss. Looking ahead, they've got the Jazz coming into town for the next game. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. Releases. Pierce kicks to Rivers. It's Pierce on the wing. Second shot opportunity. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
That's his first personal foul. Shooting for New York, Paul Pierce. 2 shots.
All right, now, take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one misses.
Pierce playing very, very well. He has 12 points, and he's picked up 6 points from behind the arc.
I love the rhythm his outside stroke has produced today.
And he's good on the second. For New York, they've gotten off to a rough start in the fourth quarter, going 0 for 4 so far. Williams kicks to Larkin. Too long in the paint, and he's hit with a 3-second violation.
One shot. One shot.
Clippers on defense. They've played a great fourth quarter defensively, allowing only 3 points. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Lopez, and he throws it down hard with one hand.
And the defense out of position on that possession, which allowed for him to get that offensive board.
Well said. Yes, he did. You're right, Ray. That's a tremendous jam on the putback.
What a great nose for the basketball he has, and such a strong finisher as well.
Now here's Rivers. Down low, puts it up from 12. Nice shot by D'Alembert.
Assist goes to Austin Rivers.
We're in the final quarter of play here. 3 minutes in. Kicks to McAdoo. Passes it to Larkin. Lopez a screen. Off the pick. It's rebounded by Thornton. For Los Angeles, they've gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. Here's D'Alembert. It's rebounded by New York. Lopez has got 11 rebounds in the game. Here's Larkin. He's guarded by Rivers.
Move the ball. Stick
Pass
it
to Williams. Some nice passing by New York here. Here's Larkin. Connects from three-point range.
He hasn't really done much on the offensive end, but he's worked within the team concept to help them get the lead. He's done some other things other than scoring to help his team get the lead here.
Stolen by Rivers. Here's Larkin. Gallenberg covering, and that one's good.
The soft finger roll is just one of the many finishing moves he has in his bag of shot making.
Here's Rivers, and there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
That's his first personal foul. At the line for the next, Austin Rivers. 2 shots.
All right, now, take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. Olynyk, he's checked in for the Clippers. Rivers hits both of them. New York's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Rivers passes to Williams. Here's Larkin. He's guarded by Rivers. Lopez dishes to McAdoo. 5 to shoot. New York needs to get off a shot. They get the rebound. Here's Lopez. Bounces high off the rim and drops.
Guys, he's having a ball out there. I mean, we knew going in that he'd have an advantage on the glass, but I didn't think he could be this dominant. What a difference.
Now, here's Thornton. They set the pick. And the Clippers miss again. The Knicks shooting 70% from the floor. Truly incredible work from this offense tonight. Here's Larkin. Olynyk is covering. Larkin can't get it to go.
It has not been an easy quarter for him, at least offensively speaking.
And Thornton kicks to Olynyk. Rivers with it. Williams picks him up. Olynyk the pass to Rivers. Olynyk sets a screen for Rivers. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
That's his second.
Perfect screen there. Set him up with a terrific look.
Yeah, I like the fact that the setup was good, the screen was solid, but you also have to look at the fact the defender didn't do his job as well as he could have.
Catching up on the changes for New York. Jones checked in for James Michael McAdoo, and it's a Flalo in for Rivers. And that one falls for Olynyk. Here's Larkin. Outside, Jones. Pass to Flalo. Williams dishes to Flalo. Lets it fly from 18. And he hits the jump shot.
An open jump shot there, and their D not putting up any resistance today.
Rivers kicks to Sims. Outside, Pierce. And the Clippers miss again.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Here's Larkin.
Move the ball.
Screen by Jones. Larkin, the pass to Jones. No good on the triple. For Los Angeles, they've gone 4 of 8 in this fourth quarter, shooting an even 50% from the field. Pierce with it. Williams picks him up. Olynyk dishes to Rivers. Five to shoot. Knocks it loose. And now the Knicks on the break. Here's Larkin. Lays it in off the breakaway. Larkin's got 8 points in the quarter.
He wasn't able to get his name in the score sheet in the first half, but he looks like he's starting to find his comfort zone here.
Rivers kicks to Thornton. There's a good screen. Feeds to Olynyk. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Thornton no good. New York's gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. Here's Larkin. He's guarded by Rivers. And there's the defensive 3-second call.
One shot, gentlemen.
And that one falls for Aaron Aflalo. A different look for New York. Serafin comes in for Robin Lopez. And Max subbed in for Derek Williams. Bellinelli, he's checked in for the Clippers. Cannon comes in for Rivers. Dishes to Mack. Serafin the pass to Larkin. Down to 5 on the shot clock. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
No other way to put it. Just a poor shooting performance for him. But luckily, his teammates have picked up the slack.
Cannon from long range. Good.
He can be dangerous from outside. Sure, he didn't get one to go in the first, but we know he can get on a roll and knock him down.
Here's Larkin. Aflalo off a pick from Mack. Aflalo goes in. The timely screen gave him a step, and he took it all the way. Aflalo's got 5 points in the quarter. Here's Cannon, covered by Mack. There's the pick. Thornton dishes to Cannon. Back to Thornton. Shoots it up. And that one goes long. They have been really controlling this one.
You never want to be complacent on the floor. That's when you lose momentum.
Now here's Aflalo. Here's Larkin. No good on the triple. The Clippers have gone 5 of 11 from the field in the fourth quarter. Cannon kicks to Olynyk.
That's a walk.
Off with the layup. New York's gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only one of their 5 3-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket. Here's Larkin. Some nice passing by New York here. At the elbow, Jones. Larkin kicks to Mack. Lets it go. Nice jump shot. Good. Mack's got 38 points.
Man, he's got a lot of firepower right now. I mean, what a half he's having.
Here's Cannon. Knocked loose. And here we go. Freak heading to the hoop. Here's Larkin. And the shot counts. He's fouled. It's a chance for a 3-point play.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
Derek Williams checked in for the Knicks. And the Clippers making a change here as well. Samuel Dallenberg, he's checked in for Kelly Olynyk. And that one falls for Larkin. And Los Angeles guys shooting at 42% in this final quarter. Cannon, the pass to Thornton. Dallenberg with the ball. Screen by Dallenberg. 6 on the shot clock. And the foul called on Freak. That's his 3rd foul so far. Bonus situation in effect, so we'll head to the free throw line for 2.
And that was the last thing they needed. Now the clock is stopped, and they put them on the line.
Yeah, and I'm confident Coach was reminding everybody, don't foul at the start of that possession. Obviously, he didn't get the message.
Here's Bellinelli. He's guarded by Williams. And stolen by Freak. Ahead. Good. Great play by Williams to set it up. Max got 40 points.
Defense, for me, just hasn't made the commitment to sprint back in transition, and that's why you see such a huge differential in fast break points.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. You want to be aggressive offensively, but at the same time, you need defensive balance so you can get back in transition.
Here's Cannon following the basket by Freak. No one near him. And he hits the jump shot. Cannon's got 5 points in the quarter.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you would. You can safely say mission accomplished now for New York.
You're right, Steve. It was a standout performance across the board. They were just, at times, Clark, it seemed toying with it.
Yeah, like watching a cat play with a mouse, Kevin, quite honestly. They were able to do more or less, whatever they wanted to do.
And in what's been a solid season, to say the least, tonight's game will push their win total now up to 53.
Really, they had their number this season. 2 wins, a home win, and an away win.
Yeah, I thought the result might be a little different this time around, but clearly I was mistaken. And now they'll have to wait till next year for a shot at revenge.
And when you look back at this one, what an amazing performance this was for Freak. It was the kind of game for him that all scorers dream of, where the basket seemed as wide as a barrel.
Now here's Williams following the miss by Freak. The second chance effort. And the rebound goes to D'Alembert. Clippers have gone through the fourth quarter shooting 50%, 7 of 14. Screen by D'Alembert. Here's Cannon. An easy layup after coming off the pick.
And they're on the kind of run that could have made a difference had it just started a little earlier.
Yeah, but I think the only reason they're on this run is because the defense has relaxed a little bit, knowing the game is basically in the bag.
Here's Williams after the Clippers pick up 2, and that one's good.
And they feel good about this win tonight, guys, defending their home court.
I agree. Job well done. They gave these fans exactly what they wanted.
Here's Cannon. Marcus Thornton on the wing. He kicks it to D'Alembert. Shot clock at 5. Cannon dishes to D'Alembert. Can't cash in from close range. Larkin, the pass to Mack. Rejected by Pierce. So no problem for New York as they get the win. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
Yeah, they were the superior team in every department, in every category to me, Kevin. I know their fans loved it and appreciated it.
Hey.
And a chance now to send you over to Doris Burke, standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Well, big numbers for you on the offensive end. How were you able to consistently get your shot?
It was all about working with my teammates to open up scoring opportunities. Not just for myself, but for all of us. The more chances we get as a team, the more we all score, the better off we are in the end.
Well done. Kevin, over to you.
Thank you, Doris. Great interview once again. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, Clark Kellogg, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. Now time to head over to the studio where the award-winning Ernie Johnson is with Shaq and Kenny, all standing by. Guys, take it away.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Thank you, Kevin. And now we get a chance to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Freak. He came out of the locker room at halftime and was immediately on fire. That third quarter was his, and he did not hesitate to exert his will. Let's go to Kenny. What'd you think about his performance?
He was an offensive dynamo for them tonight. The way it was going, you could see sky was the limit for him in terms of scoring. And he didn't stop, at least until he was going to get 40.
When Freak puts it all together, it's no contest to who the best player on the court is. He was outstanding tonight. His feel and understanding of the game were on display.
And folks, that's it for us. Thank you for tuning in. Always a pleasure. For Kenny the Jet Smith, for Shaquille O'Neal, this is Ernie Johnson. Have a great night.